Hi everyone, today I wanted to do something a little different, and since it's the beginning of the year, I have been going through my unread books, so I wanted to just go through them and to kind of show you all the books that I have not read yet, that I've gotten in the past year. There's about 37 books that I have not read yet. Some of these are books that I've gotten a long time ago, but I just still haven't read yet. But I pulled all of them together, and there's about 37 books that I haven't read. So yeah, let's get going. This is just a hodgepodge of books, so there's kind of no rhyme and reason with them. Rainbow Rowell Landline. This is kind of a cute contemporary book about a lady who, her old rotary phone, you can call the past. So yeah. The next one, Charles Dickens, Our Mutual Friend. I have been getting into classics, and Our Mutual Friend is definitely one that I've wanted to read for a while. Mary Higgins Clark, The Lost Years. I like thrillers, and when I'm in a thriller mood, I'll get a Mary Higgins Clark book. Beauty, retelling of Beauty and the Beast by Robin McKinley. Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite fairy tales, so had to get all the retellings. Mrs. Bunkle's Married by D.E. Stevenson. I read the first book, and I think it's Miss Bunkle Gets Married or something like that, and it was really funny, really good, so I do want to get to this one soon, hopefully. Northern Light by Jennifer Donnelly. This is a historical fiction book. Dark Breaks the Dawn by Sarah B. Larson. This is a retelling of Swan Lake. Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. This is kind of a retelling, the beginning of a series of Wizard of Oz. Agatha and the Airship by Phil and Keija Falgo. This is kind of a steampunk story, and I was in a steampunk phase, so I got it, and I go through phases, so when I'm next in the steampunk phase, I'll have to get this one. Sabrina by C. D. DeMello. This is a story that takes place in Florence, and I love Florence, so I want to get to this one soon. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I have seen the movie, but I have not read the book yet, so I need to do that. Princess Bride by William Goldman, and this is, I really like the movie, so hopefully I can get to the book soon. The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight by Jennifer E. Smith. So this is a contemporary book, romancy. Maybe I'll read it in February. Silence by Zajuka Endo. This is a story about in Japan and faith and a monk. Madeline Halling Rising, Boston Metaphysical Society Prelude. This is kind of a series of short stories that take place in the world that she created. New World Rising by Jennifer Wilson. This is a dystopian book. I don't know much about it. The Time Machine and the Invisible Man by H.G. Wells. Want to get more into classic books. Next one's Tear You Apart by Sarah Cross. This is the second book in her fairy tale series. It's kind of like fairy tale characters are in our world, so if you like the TV show Once Upon a Time, you will like this. But I liked the first book. This is the second book. There was going to be a third book, but something happened with the publisher, and they closed down. So hopefully one day this book, the third book, gets published. And so I don't know if I want to save it for a while to see if the next one comes out, but it's been a while, so we'll see. Once Upon a Time, Regina Rising by Wendy Tolver. Once Upon a Time, Reawakened. So you can see a slight propensity for fairy tales. Seabiscuit, An American Legend by Laura Hillenbrand. I read Unbreakable by Laura Hillenbrand, and I really liked it. And she does really good research on her books, so I wanted to read Seabiscuit. Perception by Terry Fleming. It's a kind of a retelling of, or a continuation of Pride and Prejudice. Wandering Wild and A Map for Wreck Girls by Jessica Taylor. Kiss of Deception by Mary A. Pearson. It's a fantasy story, and I keep hearing a lot of good stuff about it, so I want to read it. These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I think they are teaming up for another series. That seems really good. So there's going to be 2 series by them and 2 authors that I really like, so I want to get to this one too. War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. This is my Everest. I will finish it one day. London, Can You Wait by Jacqueline Middleton. This is the second book in her series, or duology. I hope it's a duology. Mr. Knightley's Diary by Amanda Grange. After Alice by Gregory Maguire. Cleopatra by Stacey Schaaf. Lost in a Good Book by Jasper Fedor. City of Brass by S.A. Brody. City of Brass. The Romanoff Sisters by Helen Pierrepont. The Glass Sphere. The next couple ones are from book boxes that I haven't got to yet. Wild Beauty. These 2, they're kind of fantasy, I believe. And Cat and Meg Conquered the World. And that, I believe, is a contemporary. So those are all the books that I have not read and that I have in my shelf. There's about 37 of them. And so if you notice, some of them are already on my winter TBR and 2008 TBR. I know I'm going to be buying books in the throughout the year. But here are the ones that I started 2018 with. So all my unread books. Let me know in the comments below which books you think that I should get to, or which ones that you would like to read. That any spark your interest. Anyway, hope you like this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.